Hey, I need to see Jason right away.
Well, come in. What's going on? He's not here.
Sonny and Jason are planning to kill Luke because he freed Faith from prison. They're holding him indirectly responsible for Michael's death. Sam, I need you to find Jason and stop him. Please. I need you to help me save Luke's life.
I don't interfere with his business, Guy.
His business? What is the matter with you? A man's life is at risk here. A man I happen to love, despite our differences. Much like you with Jason, I would guess. It's within your power, Sam, to stop Luke from being murdered in cold-blooded. You're not going to do anything?
I'm sorry. There is nothing I can do.
What, are they brainwashing you? What part of Jason's going to kill Luke don't you understand?
I think you're the one who doesn't seem to get it. I do not interfere with his business. Life is tough sometimes, and so is payback, so... Oh.
Well, I don't imagine you'd go down without a fight. I just bought this place, so I don't want bullets in the paneling or blood on the carpet.
Creature comforts were always your weakness, Sonny.
What can I say? I like what money can buy. A lot of it came from Frank Smith's old territory, which I picked up courtesy of you.
It's gratifying to be remembered.
I remember a lot. I remember when we used to be friends, I remember when I picked you up at that old house on Charles Street. We were doing some job for Frank. And Laura came out and she asked me to promise her that I would never let anything happen to you. I gave Laura my word. How do I break it now?
But that you, of all people, would do everything within your power to prevent another death. You couldn't save your own child's life, or Michael's. But this is a situation you can affect. Luke doesn't have to die. His family doesn't have to experience the same soul-numbing grief that Sonny's family is going through right now. Or tell me, Sam, don't other people's families even matter to you?
Michael came to live with me. He became my son. Now he is dead. Shot and thrown in a swamp by a bitch I should have killed 9 times over. And you let out of prison. I can't get past that, Luke. I mean, it's like driving drunk. Even if you don't set out to kill, you're taking a chance with other people's lives. And even if you didn't know what you were doing, you did it, it's...
I know. I think you should kill me.
Why? What good would it do? It's not going to bring my son back. Jason wants you dead because it's a business. You see, the Sandoval's, I'm having a lot of problems with the Sandoval's, and killing you would make a statement, but I don't want to make a statement that badly. I want to remember the camping trips. I want to remember how good you were to Stone. The only memory I have of my son is in a swamp somewhere in Louisiana. I don't want to make it any uglier by having your death on my conscience.
Okay.
So you're in no danger, okay? Of me or anybody who works for me.
Okay.
Listen to me. Luke did not break Faith out of prison so she could go after Sonny's kids. He did it to clear me of false murder charges. Now, if he's paying for that with his life, that means that I'm just as culpable. Or maybe I'm already on some hit list somewhere, huh? But you're just gonna turn your head and avert your gaze while the bodies pile up, huh? Stay in the kitchen making chili mac for your hitman boyfriend because it's not your problem? Well, let me tell you something. If Sonny considers Michael's blood on Luke's hands, then I consider Luke's on yours.
Are you finished?
Yeah. Sorry I bothered you.
It's settled. Luke left. I gave Luke my word. He's in no danger of me or anybody in the organization.
It's your decision.
Think I'm crazy?
I think the Sandoval's are gonna move.
Let them. Luke's alive because he's my friend. Anybody else who crosses me is gone. No negotiating, no mercy. Gone.
Hey. Hi. There's some meatloaf in the refrigerator if you want it.
Oh, good. What are you doing?
Look, Reese dropped off a copy of the kidnapping file, and she said that, I don't know, there might be some answers to the questions you have about Michael. I've been looking through it for hours, and I can't seem to come up with anything different.
I just did. Yeah.
Reese dropped off a report.
Of the kidnapping. You remember all the stuff you told her about the organization?
Is it coming back to bite me?
Just the opposite.
This report doesn't contain one thing even remotely incriminating.
All right, thanks for letting me know.
So Reese said she made Sonny an offer if he gets out of the business, flips a few people, then,
Feds will cut the deal.
Yeah.
Put him in the witness protection program. It's not gonna happen. Sonny's not gonna leave the business. And as long as he's in, I'm in, if that's what you're asking.
No, I think I knew that. But I did have to make a few choices of my own tonight.
Why would happen?
Well, Lucky figured out that Sonny was going after Luke, so he tried to get information out of me, and then Sky showed up here wanting me to stop you.
What'd you tell him?
Oh, come on. What do you think? That I don't interfere with your business?
Good.
Although you haven't heard the part where you'd probably be mad at me for. I went to Carly to see if she could warn Sonny that people were aware of what you were planning tonight, that you were in danger of being caught.
If this is your way of asking me if... Now Luke's dead. He isn't.
Well, I mean, thanks for telling me that's not what I was asking. I was just, I wanted to fill you in on what went on while you were gone. I figured it was better than keeping any kind of secrets or anything.
That's good. I do appreciate that.
Jason, there is something you can do for me, though. Something I need to know. I mean, is there anything that I can do for you? You've been running on empty, whether you want to admit it or not. You haven't been eating or sleeping or... Come on, there must be something you need that I can give you. Just ask, please.
You can be honest with me about something.
Anything.
Just tell me I'm chasing a ghost. And Michael's really gone. To stop chasing after Michael's body like it's gonna solve something or heal something or
bring him back. Jason, I know I said that I wanted to give you something you need, but I cannot tell you to stop looking for Michael because you are following your instincts. If something inside you is telling you to keep on pursuing this, then that's what you need to do. Okay? And I have to be the only one who knows, you don't have to tell anyone about this. And I love you, and I will be by you every step of the way, and I will help you in any way that you let me. We're in this together, okay?
Yeah, one of Faye's accounts shows payments on a credit card. Well, I need you to hack into the credit card records and find out where she's spending the money. I want to know Faye's every move from November until the day she died. You got that? Okay, Stan, thank you. Call me when you've got it.
Oh. I thought you were searching for Michael's body, but from what you just said to Stan, it sounds like you expect to find him alive.
I need to find out why Michael died.
You mean what was Faith's motive?
Yes. Did Faith always plan to kill him, or did she panic in the end? Was that sniper her only accomplice, or was he a middleman? I need to find out if there's someone else out there who's also to blame.
Right, but if there is someone else out there, you're gonna want them to pay, right? I don't want to interfere, but I'm just warning you that Reese is still very close to this case. We don't know what her agenda is.
It doesn't matter.
It does. She's watching every move that you and Sonny make. I mean, what happens if you try to avenge Michael's death? She's not gonna look away.
Hey.
Jeez. Hi, Sam. Hi, Emily. I just came by to see how you were doing.
You know, I'm all right.
Yeah, I tried to come up with some way to make you feel better. I know it's not realistic. You love Michael so much, but anyway, I made you some of my famous chocolate chip
Thank you. I
cookies.
appreciate it.
I actually was just leaving. I have to return this file to Agent Marshall. I will see you guys later. Okay. It's good to see you.
Sam doesn't have to run out the door every time
No,
I
she
come to
could tell I
visit.
wanted to be alone with you. What happened?
Nothing. Why do you ask?
What are you talking? You're hurting. Something's wrong.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, well, just tell me what it is. I can fix it.
You can't.
Hey, come on in. Hey, I'm bringing back the file you lent to her.
Well, thanks for bringing it back so quickly.
I waited for Durant to leave because I didn't think you wanted him to know that you had lent it to us.
Good thinking.
Durant will do anything to put Sonny in prison. What about you?
John Durant and I both work for the Justice Department, so I have a professional obligation to him.
And your job is to go after Sonny.
Well, my job was to find Sonny's children. Now it's to gather information on organized crime.
Look, Durant is a man who connects the dots. He knows you've gotten close to Sonny. I'm sure he's expecting you to bring him in.
You're right, he is.
Okay, then what happens next? Durant gets what he wants?
If Sonny and Jason don't break the law, then I have no reason to investigate. In fact, there's nothing that I would like better than to assure my superiors that Sonny and Jason are simply coffee importers.
Then you are in luck. Because that is exactly what they are.
Jace, you're grieving for Michael. It's not fair of me to come over here
You
and
said
dump
I
all
can't
my
help.
problems
Maybe I
on you.
can't, but I can listen.
Listen, I should go. Like you
No,
said.
no, no,
you
no.
wanted me-
Emily, you want to tell me or you wouldn't have come over here in the first place.
I should have come to you first.
When?
Helena's alive. We have to prove it so that we can get Nicholas out of prison. So, I asked Connor Bishop to impersonate Nicholas. The idea was that that would bring Helena out of hiding. I was so focused on the plan that I didn't see what was right in front of me. Connor was crazy. JC thought that I belonged to him, and I didn't understand it until it was too late. And then I tried to get away. I fought as hard as I could, but he was stronger. Connor raped me. Thanks for not making some standard trite response like it's gonna be all right, or, we'll just get counseling and therapy.
You need to do whatever feels right to you.
That's what I love about you, Jake. And why I felt so safe telling you.
I mean, I hate to even ask you this, but have you been tested for diseases?
Oh, God, no.
I'm not saying that you have to do it by any means, but you should probably just consider it to be safe.
I can't stand the thought of an exam. I don't want anyone touching me. I keep thinking that I'm gonna get past it. It's sick. It's wrong, but millions of women have been through it.
I know, but you can't, compare yourself to anyone else.
I've always thought of myself as a strong person. But I feel so weak, so wound up. inside. I mean, Connor's dead. He can't hurt me anymore. That's what I keep telling myself. But it doesn't help. And I can't tell anyone. When I went to visit Nicholas, he knew something was wrong. I pulled away from him and he was hurt. Nicholas thinks of me differently now.
Are you sure?
It's my fault, not his. Hey, Nicholas has been wonderful. He says that he still loves me. But even if he does, he looks like Connor. And every time Nicholas touches me, I see and feel Connor.
I'd like to give you a hug, but you know, if you don't want to be touched, I totally understand.
Sorry if I do that to you in advance, okay?
I mean, you can do whatever you want. Just take it easy.
I'm so tired. I've been so afraid to sleep. I keep having these nightmares of being chased and attacked. And I try to fight it, but I can't. Oh, wake up screaming.
I have an extra room. You can stay here.
No. I don't want Sam to know. Then promise me that you won't tell her. Okay, promise me that you won't tell anyone.
All right.
I have to get back to Windermere. Lucky's staying there, and I promised I'd take care of him.